All right, of course, Alabama with a superior defensive showing against Florida State. The Seminoles wide receivers did make some plays in the first half. DeAndre Francois' passing line actually pretty decent in the first half. If you go drive by drive, it seemed as though the Noles would make a couple plays. They would convert a couple first downs, but then they would get past midfield, and that was pretty much it. So the secondary play was certainly not stellar, but it was fine. It was good. It was solid. Got the job done. And once the big boys up front really got after Francois, then it was all said and done. Levi Wallace, in particular, cutting his teeth against one of the best teams in the nation and doing quite well on Saturday night.
He did, and this is a former walk-on from Tucson, Arizona. Levi Wallace came in 2014. He came in 2015 as a walk-on. 2016, last year, he finally earned his scholarship during the latter part of fall camp coming into the 2016 season. Well, wait a minute. Levi Wallace actually came in 2014. Worked his tail off 2014 and 2015 as a walk-on. 2016 earned that scholarship, was a big-time factor on special teams, but against Florida State, really played well. 2 tackles, had a pass breakup and an interception where he baited DeAndre Francois into a poor contested throw, and even had a punt, and even down to J.K. Scott punt inside the 5-yard line. And something interesting Nick Saban mentioned during the presser after the game is, despite the fact that Trevon Diggs started, Diggs a little bit nervous for the majority of that first half, so they switched from Diggs to Levi Wallace, and Wallace a bit more composed, a bit more relaxed, knew a lot of what to do. And when you've been in this system for a long time, Mark, and you're finally getting an opportunity to play, and you go out there and you play the way Wallace did, it just speaks to your work ethic, and it just shows you never undervalue a walk-on, because these guys work their tails off. It's not given to them. And when they step up in a big-time situation like Wallace did, you got to tip your cap off to him. He was one of 8 players of the week for the Alabama team via the coaching staff. He was one of 2 Alabama defensive players of the week, joining inside linebacker Sean Dion Hamilton. And today in practice, Levi Wallace, the starting corner, when Alabama lined up in the dime package. Levi Wallace, the starting corner at left corner, opposite Anthony Averett, with Trevon Diggs kind of just shadowing Levi Wallace. So Wallace going from being a walk-on to a potential starter. This kid has really come a long way.